Source A, the African family. The African family refers to the extended family system. Members of an African extended family often live together. They find it relatively easy to keep track of their kin. We see here that in parentheses or brackets right next to kin is the word family, so we know kin just means family. Most African people have unilinear. Unilinear also has those parentheses right next to it, and inside those parentheses it says one line, so we know unilinear just means one line. Descent systems, which trace kinship either through a line of fathers, patrilineal, or mothers, matrilineal. With unilineal descent, Africans create descent groups called lineages. Clans are made up of many lineages, but members of a clan only know that they are somehow related. In traditional African religion, the community is the most important part of someone's life. The individual only exists within the community. Separation from community is sometimes worse than death. A believer's family has influence over him even if he lives far away. Traditional African religions believe in the worship of ancestors. Ancestors maintain a connection with their living relatives. Most spirits are generally good and kind. The only negative actions taken by ancestral spirits is to cause minor illnesses to warn people that they have gotten onto the wrong path. The first question asks you, what is the title or topic of Source A? Just like we would in class, we would have circled or highlighted or identified that Source A is the African family, and we would have labeled this T/T, title/topic. So right here we can write down the African family, making sure we're using capitalization. Then it asks you, what does the author want you to remember about the topic after reading Source A? So basically, what does the author want you to remember about the African family? We know here that it tells us the African family is talking about the family system. I know when I'm thinking about what am I learning, what does the author want me to learn about the African family, or if I was explaining it to a younger sibling or cousin or relative, or you're explaining it to my sister Sarah, who might not know too much about this, you're emphasizing key points that the African family and community was a very important part of their society. We even have a line here that says the community is the most important part of someone's life. Then it goes, what is the main idea of the second paragraph above? It actually gives us a little hint here because it says second paragraph. So I need to go back, count my paragraphs 1, 2, 3. I know that the paragraph I should be thinking about is this paragraph on clans. So when I look at the answer choices here, I'm thinking about which of these 4 answer choices best connects to the second paragraph about clans. I would even reread it to myself. Clans are made up of many lineages, but members of a clan only know that they are somehow related. In traditional African religion, the community is the most important part of someone's life. The individual only exists within the community, and separation from community is sometimes worse than death. A believer's family has influence over him even if he lives far away. So I'm already thinking like, okay, community is huge. Family has influence even if the person's not within the vicinity, which means even if they're not close by. So let's see if we can come up with an answer choice that encompasses that. Members of an African family often live together. Okay? Traditional African families only include immediate family members. African communities are the most important part of people's lives. A believer's family has influence over him even if he lives far away. I know this last one's true, and I know this third one's true because those are both statements that I read or talked about before I even looked at those answer choices. This idea that they live together, as well as they only include immediate family members, I don't even remember reading those. I'm going to have to even check to see if those are true. Often live together. Okay, so that one's definitely true, but I don't think that's the main idea because if I think about it, that's in paragraph 1, not 2. So that's out. Only include immediate family members. Nope, because it talks about an extended family system. So that can't be true. If I'm thinking between option 3 or 4, which one is the most repeated which one's brought up the most amount of times, I'm thinking C is my correct answer. African communities are the most important part of people's lives.